So we've been talking about a Scorch video, so let me tell you what we're going to be doing. This video here is going to be made up of a lot of shorter clips, and then the second video is going to be a complete game. So I thought it'd be nice to just take specific examples, and we're going to go over all the cool stuff that is Scorch, and a lot of people have been sleeping on it. I think pound for pound, this is the best Titan. Map dependent. Let's put that in the fine print, because Scorch is not always going to be your best choice. But I believe when used on the right maps with the right strategy, you can perform really well. Not only that, you're also a huge asset on a team. You're kind of like a ronin. You are a huge bullet sponge. And even more so because if you're using your shield correctly, you take no damage. Plus, you have the added benefit of being able to take more damage in general because you are a heavy Titan. Not bad, bro. Not bad. Alright, let's go. Now me and him. You don't want to be too hasty. I'm not going to be running into a smoke. Right now, we could trade. At that point, I'm going to win. And you have to learn that early that you cannot challenge another Scorch. Just because the area denial on defense is a lot easier. There's smoke. You both ignite both canisters as well. So you can depend on that. You don't want to be trading damage if you're low on health. This is a game I'm familiar with. Good luck beating me. I will throw my Titan down there. If he would have dodged me a bit longer, I would jump down there. I got more health. Come on, man. What is that? I'm pretty sure that's a pilot trying to sneak up on me. This is how you say no. See, Scorch says no.
You are dominating.
So I have this little thought right here. Before we switch gears, what do you think about getting out of your Titan when it's in a doom state instead of just blowing it up yourself? Because sometimes I'm like, it's cool having a buddy. When he saves me, I'm like, this is great. But when he doesn't die immediately and I'm still getting kills, I'm like, eee, I could have been building up towards a new Titan. Think about that. In our next example, we're going to be Ion, and we're going to play against some Scorch because positioning is everything. These Titans are huge. You need to position them correctly if you're going to be doing well. Now, I want you guys to check out this next combo because this is pretty much as much damage as you can do as an Ion when making a pass like this. Getting a punch in, a laser, your mines, that's it. That's your full combo minus smoke. And now it's all about spacing him. You're better off taking some damage in the back than getting close distance onto a Scorch. It's just never a good idea. So you can kind of infer how to play Scorch if you've ever played against him and seen the mistakes that most players will make when they're using this Titan. I think the most important one is just not to overstep when you're using Scorch. He's very limited in his attacks. You either have very short range attacks or you have area denial attacks. If you blow both of those, you're done. You're done at long distance. And mid distance, it's going to depend on the level and the spacing that's provided. Like levels that have very tight corridors, Scorch is going to do particularly well. Open areas, he's going to struggle more because you just don't have enough canisters to cover that kind of ground. The canister recharge is actually pretty slow. So usually one approach, if you want to make it a really good one, you want to have both of those canisters available. Once you lose 2 canisters, your ability to fight is very limited. The thing about the canisters is that it's not only area of denial, it also dictates how you space certain Titans. Like, Ronin's the only one that's going to be able to get out of one of these fire traps without taking any damage. Every other Titan, if you put it correctly, is going to have to go through it, or they're going to have to hit your shield. That's why you're such a threat close up. If you manage to land these canisters correctly, and even if you do, you only have 2, so you have to make the most out of them. If not, you have to wait that recharge time. That's how you do good with Scorch. It's these canister placements to get them into the shield. The shield is by far your best weapon. Everything else is mediocre. I think everything else is also more easily avoidable, but in smaller levels, they don't have a choice if you use this Titan correctly. And that's what we're going to be doing in these short videos. We're going to be talking more about how we're going to space people and how we can get the most out of this Titan. But again, we cannot use this Titan just anywhere and expect to do well. So let's first just say that. Scorch, say no to Homestead. Okay, no Homestead. Scorch, no go. Okay, Scorch, glitch, yes. War games, maybe. Maybe. Depends on what else you're facing because there is a backfield on that level that other Titans can exploit against you. Now, if you can't attack at long distance, if you're very good at working as a team, you can act as a very just efficient deterrent of damage, just a constant threat, because your shield, and I suggest that's a perk you take for the extra duration, lets you absorb a lot of damage without actually taking damage. It is better than sword block when it's used correctly. Better than sword block? Really? That's what the comments are going to be like, and it's like, yeah? When was the last time you melted a pilot with sword block? Or a Titan? My Titan's beast. Where are you going? Into me or into the trap? Oh, you're dead. And how do I know he's dead? Because I have a core. And what does the core do? It does a whole bunch of damage that ignores Doom State and will just blow you up. I believe it's anything than half a bar of health Scorch will kill with his core. Ignoring the Doom State, you just blow up. So yeah, it's a pretty good ability. It catches people by surprise. If you're not ready to eject, you're going to kill yourself a Titan and a pilot. And I've talked about this as well, guys. If you give a Titan enough shots, he's going to kill you. He just has more lives. You need to really mix it up. Because if you give him a chance, he's going to one-shot you. If you even try this dance with an Ion, it's only a matter of time. The machine will not exhaust. The human will. It's the human element. You have to lose your humanity to be good at Titanfall. You need to think like a machine. Oh my god. Did you see that? Everything about that was just funny. I want to say it was calculated. I meant to hit that ledge. I think I would have hit the pilot if it didn't hit that. That would have been the perfect time for the announcer to come in and say, nice moves, pilot. The control with the grappling hook in this game, I'm still learning stuff with it, guys, okay? So it would be a pity if this ability wasn't in Titanfall 3. I don't care about the balance of this thing at all. I really don't. I don't care. I think it should be all centered around this. If anything had to change and grapple was affected, I'd be like, nope, reconsider right now. Because grapple needs to stay how it is. It feels perfect and it complements this game entirely. It's good for all levels of play and it's not overpowered, man. I've been beat by phase shifters even with one charge to this day. And every so often I'm like, that's pretty good. A free life is pretty good. In Call of Duty, that would be an amazing ability. Really help in getting kill streaks. And I don't even feel like talking about Call of Duty because, to be honest, this game is way better. Can I goose? No goose. Alright, how far are we along? Okay, we're pretty much at the end of this video, so we're going to pick this up. I'm going to put this out in the next day. Don't worry, guys. We're going to do a complete game just so you guys can get a whole feel, and we're going to put kind of everything that we've talked about all into one game. After that, we're going to take some of the guns you don't see often out for a spin. So if you guys enjoy Scorch, well, tune into the next video. For everybody else, thank you for joining me, and thank you for not liking Scorch, because it means I can rock more Scorch and I don't have to worry about another awesome Scorch contending against my Scorch. Yeah, Scorch makes it extra spicy. Yeah, how you like them apples? How you like them apples? They're not apples, they're chili peppers. I tricked you, haha.